Good morning. Thank you for joining me in this morning mindfulness practice. Have you heard that you are the sum total of your thoughts? Everything that you think on repeat, that you think automatically, everything that you focus on becomes your reality. And if you want to change your results, your reality, what's going on in your life, energy awareness and the real key to change is to get into alignment with your deepest desire. Bob Proctor was one of the greatest personal and professional development manifestation coaches who ever lived, and he was my mentor. He said, "You don't attract what you want. Wants are intellectual in nature. Wants, whatever you want, what you think you want, what you are desiring, first of all, starts in your conscious mind. You attract what you are in harmony with what you are." And in his book, The Art of Living, he says, you are the sum total of your thoughts that become fixed in your subconscious mind. You've got to get what you want and plant that want in your heart of hearts. You've got to plant it deep in the universal subconscious mind. He writes, that will then dictate the vibration you are in, and you can only attract energy to you that's in harmonious vibration with you. Bob Proctor always taught that levels of vibration are called frequency. Our mind and body function on frequencies. Just like your radio, it can only receive from the frequency it is operating on. If you are disturbed, if you are letting things bother you, if you are letting financials bother you, Bob writes, I can guarantee you, as sure as it's going to get dark outside tonight, you're going to attract more problems. You can only attract what you are in harmony with. Now you ask, how do you change that? You change it through awareness. It's like when you were a little kid in school and the teacher's trying to teach you a new math equation when you just learned how to multiply, and then they throw fractions at you. You not only multiply the number, they put a line under the number and a number under the line, and then they put these stacked numbers next to each other and tell you to multiply them. Of course, you don't know what you're doing. The teacher shows you on the blackboard, but you didn't get it, so the teacher comes over and she does the equation. You still don't get it because you're so nervous. She asks if you're paying attention, and then she asks you to do it. You say, I don't know how. The teacher says, I just showed you. And the student says, I don't know how. And the teacher says, well, pay attention. Watch what I'm showing you. Well, isn't that what happens when we go to school when we're little kids and we're told to put away our imagination and just focus on what the teacher is telling? Well, in school, you can learn mathematics, you can learn history and social studies, you can learn all kinds of things. But when you imagine what your life might be like and you pretend, usually you're told, put that away, that's just your imagination, that's fantasy. Well, if you have a big, beautiful dream, there's something you want. It doesn't even have to be a big, beautiful, audacious goal. It could be you just want to be loved. Well, what would that feel like? Why do you want to be loved? What would that do for you? It's not like sitting down and paying attention. It's certainly not focusing on everyone around me is in love and I'm missing out. You must get into the energetic vibration, and that's not taught in school. We're just taught to sit still, pay attention, and learn through repetition, mathematical equations or history lessons. But when you think about what you truly desire, you need to know why you want it. And you really don't know why you need it, why you want it. That really doesn't matter so much as if you think about what you want and you think about why you want it. If you had that strong, healthy body, you want it because you believe in having it, you would feel better. You would be able to walk and run and play and jump and do more things with ease. You believe that in having a strong, healthy body, you would feel better. And there's all kinds of research, there's all kinds of people telling you that if you exercise and you eat healthy and you get enough rest, you are going to have a healthier body and you're going to feel better. But it goes beyond that. What about your spiritual life? What about what you're thinking? What about your mental health? Are you focusing on everything that's going wrong? Are you listening to all the people around you complain about their jobs or their spouses? Are you watching the news, reading the newspaper, hearing about all the terrible things that are going on in the world, and then wondering why you don't feel happy, healthy, loved? This whole universe works on vibration, vibrational energies. When you talk to people and they're complaining about their aches and pains, they're complaining about their spouses, they're complaining about their jobs, they're pointing out everything that's going wrong in the economy. Doesn't that just feel like you're taken down, feeling kind of hopeless and helpless? Well, what if you start to analyze your beliefs? Do you believe that this world is a terrible place to live? Well, it will be. If you believe that you have an imagination that can take you anywhere and everywhere, not everyone believes that we live in a wonderful world. People who live in the past, who are focused on everything that's going wrong, they have a limited present and really no future because they keep living the same day over and over and over and wondering why things aren't changing. Do you know some of the things that you might have been programmed to believe through repetition because you found evidence of it? They're totally absurd. They're only what you believe because you've thought it for such a long time. And our beliefs about anything are based on our own evaluation. what we keep repeating and what we keep hearing other people repeat. You are free to reevaluate your thoughts, your beliefs anytime. As you begin to evaluate who you truly are and what you're capable of doing, you'll find that your belief about your own ability to enjoy situations will change dramatically. You can, of course, you're part of this three-dimensional world and you're taking in information all day long. What people tell you, you empathize with them. What you see, hear, smell, taste, and touch around you is your physical current reality. But you can take your imagination into designing a beautiful home, into designing a business that you would love to live in. You can use your imagination to imagine what it would be like to be loved in a loving relationship, sharing your experiences with someone who really deeply cares for you. You can live the life that you choose, but it starts with designing it, using your imagination to design that ideal. Most people use their imagination against themselves. They look back and remind themselves of all the problems, all the things that went wrong. That doesn't take you into creating a beautiful future. That takes you around in circles, creating the same story over and over and over. And you have a marvelous, miraculous force available to you. What if you decided to imagine a situation in your external environment that you would prefer? What would it feel like if you didn't have to worry about how much things cost? You could just decide, I'm going on that trip to Hawaii, and imagine yourself walking on the beach. What are the places that you would visit? You're holding hands with your lover and strolling down the beach. Everything is peaceful. The palm trees are swaying. Beautiful music is playing. And you hear the waves crashing on the shore. You can see the spectacular flowers. Let's take some time to imagine a world that we would really love. That takes slowing down your thoughts, slowing down any anxiety or worry. It takes relaxing your body, relaxing your central nervous system. New ideas only flow in when you're in a relaxed state. You remember times when you were stressed. Maybe you lost something and you ran around not knowing where it was. It takes stopping for a moment, taking in a deep breath, relaxing your central nervous system, and allowing your conscious mind to focus It also, when you allow yourself to relax, you tap into your intuition. You can be guided by your intuition and your imagination rather than the news and what people are telling you. What is something that you want to feel? Do you want to feel at peace? Do you want to feel that you are healthy enough and wealthy enough and have enough time to do what you want when you want to do it? What would that look like? This takes developing your focus. This takes slowing down your breathing. The results that you want speed quickly into your experience after you slow down and decide what you really want. Your energy is focused in the direction of your thinking. Let's take a deep breath and let that go. Take 3 deep breaths, holding them at the top and letting them go. As you do that, you can feel your body become lighter. You can notice your brow unfurling and your jaw unclenching, your stomach muscles relaxing. Your shoulders will drop down from your ears, and then new ideas can flow. As ideas flow, you can tap into your imagination and start to think about what you would like. Something that is a deep desire. Why would you want to feel peaceful? How would that change your life? How would that change how you're operating in the day if you were at peace, if you were feeling calm? Ideas would flow. Ideas come seemingly out of the blue when you are in harmony with a deep desire. If you can just sit for a few minutes and focus on well-being, you can feel the energetic vibration of your body changing and allowing what you want to come to you. What does it feel like to be peaceful? Raymond Hollywell, in his book Working with the Law, wrote, "There is a marvelous inner world that exists within us, and the revelation of such a world enables us to do, to attain, to achieve anything we desire within the bounds or limits of nature. You can tap into that. You have everything inside of you. Science and theology teach us that all power that ever was is always present in all places at the same time. It is within you. It's ever present. All the power, all the knowledge, all the knowledge that ever was or ever will be is 100% evenly present in all places at the same time. You might never have heard that before. Nothing is created or destroyed. Everything is made from the same thing: spirit, energy. Where do ideas come from? Where did the idea for your smartphone come from? When you get an idea to start a new project, to buy a house, to go on a trip, to start your own business, you activate your imagination, and the idea, the power that is continually flowing to and through you, when you become aware that when you can see it in your mind, you can hold it in your hand. You get an idea, you're going to go on a shopping trip. You get the idea first, and then you take action. That's how everything is created. You get an idea that you want to be in a loving, beautiful, caring relationship. What would that feel like? You don't have to imagine a particular person, but what would it feel like to be loved? Well, first, you have to love yourself. You have to feel worthy of love. You have to know the feeling as if it already exists. And then when you're in that energetic vibration, things start to flow. You feel better about yourself. And as you feel better about yourself, you meet better people. As you don't worry about the outcome, you just go on living your life the best version of you. The universe will place in your path the right person at the right time. Get into the habit of feeling what it would be like to be in the state of being that you want. If you want to be healthy, not only do you have to focus on good health, you have to take actions that a healthy person takes. Having enough sleep, spending time studying, learning new things, having faith that everything comes to you as you need it, getting into a state of well-being. As you get into a state of feeling good, you don't even feel like eating junk food. You get up and go for a walk. You focus on exercising, and you know that as you exercise, all the beautiful chemicals rush through your body, and that allows you to feel better. And as you feel better, you look better. And then it's almost like you become addicted to exercise and feeling good and eating better and taking care of your body. That's the same with money. You have to feel good about it. You can't feel jealous or resentful or denying that it exists. You have to imagine what it would feel like to use money the way you want, to help more people, to do more good in this world, to allow more good things to flow to you. Everything circulates. Money must circulate. Blood in your body must circulate. Water must circulate. Love must circulate. What is it that you truly desire? As you get into the feeling, the flow, the circulation, giving more from a feeling as if it's already yours, that matches the frequencies in the universe. When you're in the energetic frequency, the state of being already what you want, that's when it's yours. Then you think, feel, and act as if you are already loved, already at peace. What does it feel like to be healthy in your mind, in your body? See yourself doing it in your mind. Get into the state of being that. As you start to believe it, your subconscious mind just takes over, and your subconscious mind works in the background and shows you the evidence. You must take action. You must act as if you're already healthy, act as if you're already loved, in love, wealthy, healthy, peaceful, whatever it is. Your circumstances, the conditions that you live in, the environment around you, everything will start to change as you change your behavior. Your action alters the results that you get, but it must come from a feeling as if you're already there. You can write about it, but it's more important to get into the feeling it's already done. Your dream goal is not a fantasy. Right now, it's just in your mind. You have to plant it in your heart and start taking actions from the picture, what you really want, as if it's already yours. And everything will start to fall into place. Whatever you want, believe it's yours. Use your beautiful mind to think from the end, not how to get there, but what it's like now that you're there. And everything will start to flow to put you in that place. Believe it's possible. Feel what it's like to be there. And then let go of the outcome. Carry on with your day as if it's already yours. And it happens very, very quickly. Enjoy your day. Don't worry about the how. Just focus on what it feels like to already be that which you desire. Create a wonderful day. Thank you for joining me in this morning mindfulness practice. I'll see you back here tomorrow morning at 7. Thank you.